Today, we will take a look how to create a React component in NextJS XM Cloud project using generative AI and Figma design. XM Cloud is a content management system created by Sitecore team. If you are starting project from scratch, you can use XM Cloud Foundation Head Starting repository from Sitecore Search Labs in GitHub. This solution already comes with Next.js 13 and uses Next.js page router. So we can navigate here, click on SXA starter. So this is the Next.js application. And if we will go to package.json, we can see Next 13. In our case, we already have a page setup in CMS. And this is looking like this. This is pretty nice, but seems like something is missing from the page. I think it will be nice to have some hero banner. Wanted to highlight that the only additional thing on top of the foundation project that I added is the Tailwind CSS, because by default foundation project is coming with SCSS and Bootstrap. So instead of that, I removed it and added the Tailwind CSS. And this solution is based on Tailwind CSS, Next.js, and Sitecore. Luckily, design team already prepared some banner design for us, and even backend team already placed it in the layout and provided the data source for us. So we can start our journey. So if I will refresh the page, we can see that orange box appeared in the top of the page. So this is the default React component that is being rendered for every component that is missing the rendering, the individual rendering in the Next.js application. In Figma, we can see our hero banner component. Looks nice. So now we can use it to create a React component. We will use Builder.io generative AI plugin to create a React component from Figma design. In order to do that, we need to click on hero banner, then go to resources and switch to plugins and search for Builder. And on top of the items, we will see builder.io. So let's click it. And pop-up will appear, and here we have this nice blue button. Let's click it to generate the code. So it will take a couple of seconds, and code is ready. So let's see what we have. Nice. Builder.io automatically created desktop and mobile design based on the desktop design that we have on the Figma. As well as here we have like two modes, like fast mode and quality mode. So fast mode is the easiest part, like by default it is using fast mode, but if you will log in, you will be able to use quality mode. So here we can select React, and for styling we can use Tailwind. So we can see the code is ready, but if we will switch to quality, we can see that additional prompt appeared. We have now ability to ask AI to improve the code a little bit. So the first thing that I can see from here is that this is a React component using image tag, like default HTML image tag. But since we are using Next.js application, so it will be nice to use a Next.js image. So here we have this nice blue button, use Next.js image. We just need to click it, and we can see that code is ready. So let's use this code in our solution and see what happens. So first of all, we will need to go and create our component. But before that, we need to go back to our page and copy the name of the component, because it should be exactly the same as a file name. Otherwise, Sitecore will not be able to map it properly. So let's copy it, go to Visual Studio Code. So this is the Next.js application that was inside of the foundation project. So it's like SXA starter, the name of the folder. So all Sitecore components are located in SRC components folder, and we will need to create a new file. We'll paste the name .tsx. Now we have the name, and we can go back to builder.io, copy the code, paste it here. So we will need to do a couple of things here. We need to remove this lazy, then we need to add alt property, hero banner, for example. Then Next.js image requires width and height. So width, we will put some value, and height, we will put some value here. So the values we can basically take from Figma design, 1728, 900, 1728, 900. Yep. So this is good. And the second thing is this href. So for href, we should use next link. So for that, let's put for now this. And then for instead of a anchor tag, we need to use link from next link. And of course, this one as well. Okay, so we can rename the component as well. Hero banner. We don't need the props right now. And we will need to export default hero banner. So everything is ready. We can save, and all green. So let's take a look what we have. Let's go to the browser. Nice. We have the hero banner here. Already the same as in the designs. And we saved a lot of time. Okay, so let's try to make some field dynamic. In order to do that, let's put here props and let's log it. Okay, for now we will skip the types, just log it. Let's go to the browser and check it. Okay, so we have some props for hero banner. By default, Sitecore automatically passes all the props for each component separately. That's why we now are able to receive all the props. In the fields, we can see what kind of fields from Sitecore are coming from the data source. So let's take a look. We have some title. Let's try to use this. So as I can see from here, it's a text field. So let's define our types first, and then we can use that field. Okay, before using the fields, let's define the types. So for types, Sitecore JSS NextJS library already comes with a type field. We just need to use that to define that this is a string field, and we need to extend the component properties. So now we can see that we have hero banner properties, and we can just like type it title.value. Can save it, go to console and see that value is here, and let's instead of that Control C, and let's go here, for example, this one. the H1 title. Let's put it here, save it. Okay, so now data is coming from Sitecore. If I will go to Sitecore, we'll need to expand our tree, go to our, navigate to the folder where we have our solution. So this is our page. We can see from URL. Yeah. So every page has its data sources located in data folder here. So this is our hero banner. And let's say we would like to change the title and put some exclamation mark. We just need to do the change, click save, right click on item, publish item, smart publish, and this is by default checked because we are using Sitecore Edge. Publish. Okay. So it will take some time to publish, and after publishing we will need to go to the page and refresh the page. Okay, it's published. Let's go to the page. For now it's like just dot, and let's try to refresh it. Nice, it's published. Okay, now we're good. So in order to use any other property, we will just need to define them here and use it, and that's it. Thank you for watching, and happy coding.